next guest was recently crowned the winner of Netflix's Funny AF with Kevin Hart. You can see him this weekend at the Improv in Addison, Texas. Please welcome the very funny Ron Taylor!
All right, good people. As you all can see, I'm wearing glasses. Yes, I've looked like this my entire life. I'm from Detroit. In Detroit, a common threat, okay, thank you, Detroit. A common threat in Detroit is I'll knock your glasses off your face. I don't know why they say that. Which I always say, you knock these glasses off, everybody gonna die. And not because I'm a killer, but I got to drive home and I can't see nothing. You knock these glasses off, it's gonna be some smoke in the city. Everybody wanna be a tough guy. My little brother wanted to be a tough guy. I told him, you can't be no tough guy. I know you. You a sweetie pie. Just like me, it's okay. You can't be no gangster and you grew up with your mama and your daddy. Under the same roof? You got a two-parent loving family at home. You can't be no gangster, but that didn't stop him from trying. My little brother robbed somebody with a fake gun for a fake watch and went to real jail. Clearly, this ain't the life for you. Been doing a bunch of traveling, naturally. Yeah, you know, I try to get out there. I try to see my parents as much as I can, but when I get to traveling, it's difficult. There's a very specific way I like to travel. I take one bag. One bag. I'm not paying for nothing else. I shove everything I can into that one bag. I roll my drawers up like blunts. I shove them in that one bag. And then you go to TSA, and they got the nerve to pull you to the side. They want to do a random check. And that's fine, but who gonna put all this stuff back? 'Cause this took me an hour. Then they get to pulling stuff out. It's so invasive. They start pulling out your underwear. They pull out like a phone charger. They pull out some condoms. And then they keep looking for stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute. You just pulled out condoms. Who in the world pack a bomb and condoms? What terrorist is practicing safe sex? Clearly, I got plans for the future. When I finally do get home, I get to visit my parents. It's always a wonderful occasion. My daddy, he's a weird dude. My daddy he's a guy who acts older than he needs to. He's not that old, but he acts older. My daddy hates any technology that came out after he was born. If he didn't grow up with it, he don't enjoy it. I use my GPS to get everywhere. Every time I use my GPS, my daddy got something to say. You kids and your GPS. When I was coming up, we used to use a map. It's like, well, that's terrible. This is significantly better. I'm not using no map. I wish I would get in an Uber. They pull out a map. Where are you going? Nowhere. And you can't keep down in the technology that came out after you was born. I know his daddy wasn't talking to him. You kids and your maps. When I was coming up, we used to use the North Star. I ain't Harriet Tubman, all right? You can't just go north no more. Need to know about U-turns, you know. Speaking of U-turns, I've had some poor luck driving, actually. I did. The police, they got me. They pulled me over, said I was drinking and driving, sleep at the wheel. Which I said, okay, which one was it? Because you can't do both. And I know which one I was doing. I was asleep at the wheel because I was drunk. They got me out of the car. They had me doing all that touchy stuff. Mr. Taylor, can you put your hands out? Boom, no problem. Mr. Taylor, can you put your hands in front of you? Boom, no problem. Mr. Taylor, can you turn your hands over? Boom, no problem. I'm good, baby. Let me go home. He said, not so fast. Mr. Taylor, can you do all of that behind your back? I said, no problem. Boom, out, boom, back, boom, over, click, click. They arrested me. These people Bugs Bunnied me into being arrested. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time.
Dude, that's a great closer. Come on! That's Ron Taylor! Well done. See Ron at the Addison Improv this weekend. We'll be right back, everybody.